Hi, I'm Matthew Cavalier and welcome back to my channel, Moments with Matthew. My friend Alan always likes to say, some days you're the windshield and some days you're the bug. This week, I was definitely the bug. And I was slapped hard against the windshield of life every single day last week, to the point where I almost felt like giving up on a couple of major projects that I have been working on. I thought about giving grad school a little bit of break. I thought about taking some time off from work. Everything just kind of piled on top of my head and it was overwhelming me. I was having a professor who was being exceptionally difficult. I was having a rough time at work. I was having a rough time in my new internship and it just wasn't gelling. And I'm still in that state of shock and I don't really understand how to process it all yet, but I am working on it. But what I can say is there were some valuable lessons that I learned through this process. One, I can't give up. I have put way too much work into these things and I just can't say, okay, I'm finished, I washed my hands of it. That's not my nature. And it's also not what I have been preaching and talking about on this channel for months and months now. So how could I look at you and be on this video and say to you, I gave up, I quit grad school, I decided I'm not gonna work this summer. I can't do that. That's not in my nature and that's not the way I believe I need to move forward. So I may not be bulleting straight through ahead and accomplishing all of these tasks right now, but I can take one step at a time, one task at a time, not an entire project, one little task that gets me to the place that I need to be next. And then once I'm there, I can acclimate and take the next step. We seem to think in our lives that everything has to move at the fastest pace possible. We're that bullet train moving through the tracks and not stopping until we get to our destination. That's not how life works. Sometimes that windshield of life smacks the bug around and we have to say to ourselves, wait a minute, I need a moment. I've got to process this. I've got to slow down. I can't do all of this at one time and I have to take it little by little. And I understand that life isn't always that way. My professor is still being inflexible and he still wants the things that he wants when he wants them done. And work is not going to slow down. We're jumping right into summer school. But I can step back and take a breath and I can say, okay, what is task one that needs to be accomplished for this class, for this internship? What is step one that needs to be tackled for summer school? A lot of what really made me feel like the world was falling down around me was the fact that I wasn't taking it step by step. I was looking at the whole project again. I was saying, oh my gosh, I have to get this done and this done and this done and this done and this done. Yes, I do, but I have the entire summer to do that. So take it one step at a time. What are the little bits that I can do today to accomplish part of the task? What can I do this afternoon to accomplish part of the task? What can I do tomorrow to accomplish part of my tasks? Everything will be accomplished and it will be successful, but I have to take it step by step. I can't continue to run at full speed because I'm going to wear myself out. Same for you. When those moments hit, when you start to feel like the bug smacked on the windshield, when you feel like the bullet train that is out of control, you have to put on the brakes. You have to stop, you have to breathe, and you have to say, what is the absolute next step that I need to take and nothing more? What's the next step? What's your next step in your stressful moment? I know I'm still contemplating what all of my next steps are, but I know what I have to accomplish today. I know what I have to accomplish tomorrow. And that's as far as I've gotten right now. And is it stressing me out? Absolutely. But is it also giving me at least a sense of purpose in the next day or two? Yes, it is. I have my task list. I have my to-dos. I have what I know I'm responsible for over the next 48 hours. And then I will reassess. And then when I start to feel like myself again, when I start to feel like I've got it under control, I can move a little bit faster if necessary. But if not, if I go for a week or two where it's just one small step at a time, that's okay too. You have to take those moments, you have to take those breaks, and you can't let it overwhelm you. And I'm certainly not going to give up on something I've been working for a year and a half on just because I've had a frustrating and upsetting week. And I hope that's something you can do too. If you know someone who needs this message like I really needed this message this week, please share it with them. Do click that like button and the subscribe, hit that bell so you are told the next time one of these videos come out. All of that really does help the channel, and I will see you next time, hopefully a lot less frenzied, on A Moment with Matthew.